Yo, what's up? I'm back with another fantasy football video for Losers Chug Forever. Power rankings is week 9. I have the reigning 2-time highest scoring team in the league, Juan.
Was cracking.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Let's get on with it. All right, in the 10th spot, we know who's at the 10th spot. Jacob. Drake Mays, QB2. Cam Scatterable, running back 10. I am so sorry that he lost Scatterable for the year. That sucks. Um,
hmm
but it looks like Lad McConkey is starting to ramp it up, so that's a good sign. But he is on a 2-game losing streak after finally grabbing his first win of the season.
Yeah, his team is rough. I was looking at it, and he's just, especially now without Cam, he doesn't even have a second RB1.
Unless Genty. Oh, he
Well,
said second. Oh, yeah.
Genty, I
Yeah.
guess McNichols is somewhat. No, he was just a passing back.
Yeah, you don't know
Yeah,
what's
he
going to
really
happen.
only has Genty now.
Yeah. It's going to be
Yeah,
a
that's
rough
rough.
year. It's going to be a rough year. Maybe he's the repeating 3-time toilet bowl champ. We never know.
That would be crazy. That would absolutely suck, man.
All right, at the 9th spot we have Aaron. All right, QB7 is Josh Allen on his bench coming off the bye this week. QB10 still Matthew Stafford. Rome looks like he finally bounced back after that bye week. He had back-to-back bad weeks. This week he dropped a dub. JK went for 100 yards, but I'm a little nervous with how RJ Harvey got that hat trick. Is he gonna lose opportunities to RJ Harvey? But
hmm
we just talked about that Cam Scatterbo injury. He does have Tyrone Tracy on his bench. Do I see him being the back that he was last year and getting good production now?
Yeah, I think he's if he lose. I mean, I guess Quinshawn Judkins is out this week with a bye, so good timing with Tyrone Tracy coming back because I don't think Aaron Jones is very reliable. Hopefully, Dobbins doesn't lose too many touches because I have him in another league. I was pissed off that Aaron beat me. We should rank him number 10 just because of that. I
uh,
don't know what it is about this damn team.
no
If
matter.
Aaron is running it, Chris is running it, I can't beat it. So
uh,
he can't make the playoffs.
you hear that, Aaron? You are not allowed to make the playoffs according to Juan.
And if you do, go play lucky, man.
No,
Shit.
no, no, no,
Don't play me.
no.
Sick
Uh,
of this shit.
all right, at the 8th spot we have the last winless team, Dane. Tight end 2 is Tucker Craft. CJ finally broke 40 this week. I was looking at his next 3 games. I see him breaking 30 to 40 again. He has Jacksonville and Tennessee
hmm
coming up. Fields looks like hopefully he looks like he kept his starting spot after this week. They finally got their first win. But it's okay if he doesn't, because he does have J.J. McCarthy looking like he's slotting in due to Wentz's injury. But again, I'd rather have Fields over J.J. McCarthy.
I mean, another rough team. Uh, but it looks like, I mean, like you said,
Uh,
Stroud went off.
yeah.
I think Justin Fields should keep his job. Um, and realistically, if JJ McCarthy comes back, he could be some rejuvenation. I don't know.
We
He
saw
wasn't
we saw one
wasn't too good
quarter.
to begin with, but
We saw one quarter of him being nasty.
yeah, but I didn't really like him in college. I didn't think he was the greatest. But that's obviously personal opinion. But yeah, hopefully he comes back and maybe that rejuvenates Dane's team a little bit. Because it's just
I don't even
looking
think he was
dark.
injured. I think he was just on maternity leave, so he just had a kid. So
They really uh they hated Carson Wentz.
yeah.
They man, that was rough. That was rough to watch actually.
All right. At the 7th spot, we got Xander down from one spot from last week. He was the lowest scoring team this week. Running back Devon Chain 3, wide receiver 10 Devontae Smith, tight end 8 Hunter Henry. It sucks that he just traded for Spencer Rattler and now he's getting benched, but I think it's gonna be fine. Goff and Darnold are
Yeah.
finishing up with their bye week, so he shouldn't have to deal with that again. Pacheco is a player to watch. It looks like he has a sprained MCL from last night's game, but he wasn't doing too much anyways. But that does suck for the he needs depth. So
Yeah. And he talking about depth, he doesn't have much. It doesn't, yeah. Yeah, I mean, he had a couple people on his bench go off that he could slot in and hope that they just have a good game again. But yeah, not the best outing from him either. I think Rattler, he's lucky that he has the extra QBs because I doubt Rattler's going to get that job back.
you don't think
I
he'll get
don't
it
know
back?
though. No, I mean he could, but either way, the Saints suck.
They do. They do.
It's such a bad offense. Somebody come get Alvin Kamara, man.
Hey, y'all heard that? The man said, "Come get Alvin Kamara, whoever wants him." Will, if you're still in the room for running back, Alvin Kamara is for sale.
I don't want no draft picks, Will.
All right, at the sixth spot we have Daniel up one spot from last week. QB4 Justin Herbert, wide receiver 6 Michael Pittman, tight end 5 Travis Kelce, tight end 6 Dallas Goedert, and on his bench tight end 7 Harold Fanning. It looks like Derrick Henry is the beast that we know him to be. It is getting cold out, so he should be breaking more tackles, making more big runs. People are gonna be scared to hit him. And Rice, oh my God, 2 games back and just destroying, killing it for him. So that I guess it was good that
Yeah.
he held on to him. Juan, you there? You're not there. Oh,
Yeah, he
oh, there we go.
oh,
I hear you now. What were you saying? On?
okay.
There we go.
His whole team this week. What? Can you hear me?
Yeah. His whole team went off. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I have my mic is bad. Yeah, I think he played all the right people this week and got a lot of touchdowns that helped him kind of go off because he scored almost 250, which is solid. He had a bye week though.
Yeah, 5 week.
Do it when it matters, bro.
Do it when it matters. You're right. Not against Jacob. Do it when it matters.
Right.
Uh,
Have some grace when you're playing him.
at the fifth spot, we had the reigning defending champ, QB6 Daniel Jones, running back 4 B. John Robinson, wide receiver 8 Keenan Allen, and on his bench coming off the bye this week, wide receiver 2 still Jackson Smith and Jibba, and he lost the battle of the champs. Bijan had a rough game, But look at Chase Brown. I did not think he was going to produce like that at all this season. And he did, and hopefully he does it again this next week against the Bears.
Yeah, we'll see. Bijan put up an absolute stinker, but I think that just proves he's human. Thank God. But yeah, I think he's got a solid team too. I think he kind of depends on people going off though. But he plays the right people, so props to him.
Yeah, plays the right people, lucky ass.
Lucky motherfucker.
All right, at 4 we have Zach staying at 4. QB8 Dak Prescott, running back 7 James Cook, running back 5 Javonte Williams, wide receiver 9 Chris Olave. On his bench, coming off a bye and also hurt, wide receiver 5 Puka. He won the winner of the champs. James Cook went for 216 scrimmage yards, dropping a 40 bomb. Brees Hall was doing everything he could this past week. Running, catching, throwing tutties. Puka looks like he's returning from injury this week. It should be boosting his team. It's not 100% locked that he's coming back, but I think they're going to test him out Wednesday's practice to see if he is returning, and if he does return, that's a scary team to deal with.
Yeah, I think that his team is really picking it up at the right time. Uh, he's got, I mean, all his running backs doing solid. He's got uh, Vidal when Hampton went down, which I think was a smart pickup, and he's going off. Even Tua on his bench going off. He scored more than both his quarterbacks, and he still won, which is crazy. But yeah, his team's they're picking it up.
I don't think he's gonna play Tua though. I don't think he trusts that man.
I Nope, he would sit on my damn bench. I was thinking about trying to get him earlier this year, and Zach said he was not tradable. Thank God. Thank God.
At the 3 spot, we have Will, QB3, Jalen Hurts, QB5, both Knicks, tight end 4, Tyler Warren, wide receiver 7, Emeka Ibuka, and on his bench, also coming off the bye, running back 6, Jahmyr Gibbs. Looks like Waddle is still good to go after last week's performance. I was like, ooh, that's gonna be tough, but I guess he's gonna ride and die with how Tua plays. RJ Harvey, we mentioned earlier, he got that hat trick this week. And I'm just wondering if Will trusts Sean Payton enough to play this man and for Will to start him. I think
He
they're going to
might
ship.
have to.
Yeah, he might have to. I agree with you.
Because you can't start Isaiah Davis or Ken Gain. I guess his other option is Isaiah Davis, RJ Harvey, or Ken Gainwell. Or Brashard Smith. Hey, so I guess they're all. I mean, who's going to go off that week? You know.
Yeah.
But I mean, they're all solid pieces and really good handcuffs to have. I'd say.
Yeah. I think he should play RJ Harvey. Um, he just needed one game to look good, and Sean Payton will give him more opportunities.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised that he dropped Nick Chubb.
He dropped Nick Chubb?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Mm-hmm.
He gave up on that Houston backfield.
Shit, I'm about to give up on Joe Mixon. I think it might be time. I need the roster space.
All right, at the 2 spot we have you, Baker Mayfield,
Boo.
QB9, running back 2, Christian McCaffrey, wide receiver 1, Jamar Chase, wide receiver 3, George Pickens, tight end 10, Zach Ertz, and also returning from bye this coming week, tight end 3, Trey McBride. We mentioned it earlier. You truly like shitting the bed against the team that you play, no matter who the owner is. Jamar Chase almost got another 20 targets, so they're just gonna feed this man the ball. That's like guaranteed 15 points from you just off catches, and that's not including first downs or yards that he's gonna get. It is crazy though. I think he had 13 catches, but only like 4 to 5 first downs, which kind of sucks. And Swift, low key having a good, quiet season. I didn't know he was doing those numbers until I checked your roster today, and I was just like, wow, that's a good keeper that you managed to hold on to.
Yeah, I mean, shockingly, I kind of felt like this was going to be a good year for him, but he's been consistent for me. So I like that consistent, not like fucking Alvin Kamara. Well, I guess he's consistently shit the bed. Yeah, my team just really did not show up this week. Baker Mayfield decided to develop a disability and forgot how to play football, and that just really screwed me.
All right, and at the 1 spot we have me, the highest scorer this week. I needed that so bad because you were getting too close for our points.
I know.
Too close. I was getting nervous there. Patty was QB1, RB9, Saquon Barkley, RB1, Jonathan Taylor, tight end 1, even though he laid a motherfucking donut. Still tight end 1, Ferguson, RB8, Josh Jacobs, and on the bench, returning from bye, wide receiver 4, St. Brown, and also on the bench, tight end 9, Kyle Pitts. That's 4 hat tricks for Jonathan Taylor. I'm gonna say it now because he's not gonna win an award. He is the people's MVP. Because for some reason they're not gonna give him the award because he's not a quarterback, but he is the people's MVP. Um,
Yeah, I mean, he's crazy this year.
yeah. Barkley finally broke 30 this year. But it looks like he have hurt his groin, so something to pay attention to for sure.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. But yeah, I mean, your team is just going off. And then on a bye week, you get to play Tat McMillan. He drops 24. Um, and you scored 241 and you laid a donut. Your tight end one laid a donut.
Dude, I
Like,
I
that's just crazy.
speaking of Ted, I just can I get a little advice? Would you start him against the Packers?
Uh, I hate starting players against the Packers because then I'd be rooting for them and then you
Yeah.
always get mad at me. Um, But I feel like he's a solid start. If you don't want to start him, you could trade him to me for somebody else that you could start. I'm more than open to it. Just let me know. I would start him. He's proving to be worth the pick that you spent on him.
Yeah, I'm just a little nervous. Well, they just send freaking six guys at the quarterback all day, and then like Ted's not gonna get anything because he's running for his life.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
All right. Let's wrap this video up. I got me at 1, you at 2, Will at 3, Zach at 4, John at 5, Daniel at 6, Xander at 7, Dane at 8, Aaron at 9, Jacob at 10. You said it early in the video. You would change Aaron to 10. Anything else?
No, but I'm keeping Aaron at 10. I'm sick of that damn team. I'm sick of them.
Any message
We
you
need
like
to
to?
nuke the team.
Any message you like to leave for your league mates?
Somebody make a damn trade with me with somebody else. Something exciting. I'm getting bored. Come on. That's it.
Y'all hear that? He wants a. I think you won't get a big trade until like end of November when we start seeing seedings happen and teams know for sure they're out. Like I said, Dane's only 4 games out. Like he's
Yeah.
winless, but that man is still in contention.
Is there a trade deadline this year?
There's no trade deadline this year. Um, I will say for Dane's sake, I think the worst. It was our first year. The worst team to make it into the playoffs was 6-8, I think, or they were. It was 5. It was like 1 game or 2 came behind 500. So again, Dane still has a chance to make it in. Last year, everybody was at 500. The first year, there was one team that made it in that was below 500.
Yeah, I mean he's still got a shot. I'm looking now and there's a lot of people that are 4-4.
Yeah,
There's 4 people that he's 4 games behind on. If he picks it up, I mean it could be he could sneak in there.
he plays those 4 too because he just ran a gauntlet against me, you, and Will back to back to back weeks. So he's gonna play those 4-4
Yeah, so if his
teams.
team starts going off, he could easily work his way back in
Yeah,
by winning. Like each week, he's knocking a spot off.
yeah. He controls his destiny for sure, for sure. All right, thanks for stopping by, Juan. Pleasure talking crap with you about the league. Hope to see you again, and
Anytime.
hope you lose a couple more games. You know, don't score too much, so I can create a little bit more gap.
All I gotta say is when we play Week 11, Jonathan Taylor isn't playing, and that was the happiest thing I discovered this morning. So, I'm so happy that that's his bye week.
Well, that's all this week,
I'm
y'all.
coming for you. Just
You
watch.
coming for me? All right, you coming for me? I'm ready. Hey, you know who's talking crap to me this morning before we leave? I'm gonna put this in the video. Zach said he taking me
No,
out this week. He told me in the office. He was like, "I'm
I
taking you out."
I think he might.
Oh, wow, that hurts.
Hey,
That hurts.
last
Last week.
last week, bro, I ever rooted for Zach who's playing John. This week will be the second week.
Oh, I hate you guys if you're rooting for me. All right, y'all. Peace.